In other words, it is only through our getting involved in this physical world and making that holy. Right? Kedusha is the highest level is Kedusha. That's not moving away from something, that's utilizing something and making it holy. That's taking something physical and making it uplifted, making it exalted, making it holy. That is the gift that we have in this world. And that's why we say that humanity, is greater than the malachim, than those that exist only in the spiritual realm. Because we have the ability to transform the physical into the spiritual. We can infuse something. So yes, right after Har Sinai, right after Mount Sinai, what do we have to do? Get down to work. Right? And how do we do that? In this physical world. How do we take this mundane world of ours and how do we uplift it? How do we make it kadosh? How do we make it sweet? How do we make it special? How do we make it caring? How do we make it honest? How do we make it good? And that's why, yes, we start with Mishpatim right after Matan Torah, and we're dealing, as you said, with those who are in the most dire of situations. How are we meant to lift them up? How are we meant to lift ourselves up? And we said this before. Kedusha, right? Which things, which practices involve the word, the shoresh, the root kuf dalid shin? Marriage is one, right? What is marriage? Right now, another one of the great religions of the world views the highest level is abstinence. Yeah. That's what the holy people do, right? And if there are those who can't reach that level, so then marriage is an allowance, right? At least do it this way. Right? At least do it in the context of a marriage. But the ideal is abstinence. And we say no. There's a myth. I'm sorry?
For the Jews, it's just it's just get to
right. We say that one of the first, the mitzvah is you have to be married. A mitzvah is marriage, right? And the physical relationship is an right? Sheirak kasutava onatal lo yigra. Right? Marriage, responsibilities, food, clothing, marital relationship. That means intimacy. That is holy. That is taking our physicality and imbuing it with holiness when it's done in the context of a respectful marriage. What else has the shoresh kuf dalid shin on a weekly basis? Kiddush. Right? We make kiddush. Another one of the great religions of the world says any type of wine,
no alcohol,
absolutely forbidden. And we say Kiddush l'chaim. That's what we say. Beautiful. We say l'chaim. Right? I'm sorry?
This l'chaim blessing is a great meaning because it's all about life. Even on the Kiddush, which is a holy moment, we bless life. That's what.
Yeah.
Which is very different from the others. That's
yes.
like all about prayers and stuff.
Yes.
Life is very
yes.
essential to Judaism.
Yes. So Kiddush, we're taking this time and we are sanctifying it. Right? We have a big, right, on Shabbos, right? We have a big meal. A big Su'udah.
And we have a mafdil ben kodesh and chol.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah. So for us, wine is actually one of the reasons we use wine at a Brit Milah, circumcision, at a wedding, at at Shabbat, right? Because it's a time of transformation. And wine has gone through a transformation. Right? Wine has become a different entity. It's reached a different state. And whether it's a boy having his Brit Milah and entering the Brito Shel Avram Avinu, the covenant of Abraham, a marriage, they're becoming a new entity. And Shabbat, we're entering a new zone, a new stage. So that's what Kiddush is. Kiddush is sanctifying that which is around us, that which is physical. And the Mishpatim is this essential aspect, as the Ramchal had written, Hashpalato hi hagbahato. It is this lowliness, so to speak, our being forced into this physical world, that is what gives us this catapult, this ability to reach the highest level. When we take the physicality, we take the world, the physical world around us, and we don't shun it. It's not about to cast it away, right? But it's to utilize this world, and right, you pay. That's why Uber and Lyft are great, right? Automatically, your app pays the person on time, right? When you pay someone on time, that's a mitzvah. Someone works for you, it's a mitzvah to pay them on time. It's a mitzvah to deal honestly. It's a mitzvah. All of these physical dealings are mitzvot that we have. And that is how we become uplifted, right? Not by turning our backs on everything and going out and living in the middle of the desert and right? But it's by our dealings with others, our dealings with the world in an uplifted fashion. So that is why these Mishpatim are, Moshe on that very sixth day before he went out for the 40 days, he taught us these, Hashem taught him, and he taught us these Mishpatim. Right from the start, we have to know who we are and how we are meant to live. Okay, we'll call it over here.
Thank you.
You have to finish the job.
It's still stuff.
No, I think it goes.